Hello and welcome to part 2 of our Christmas pop cue we are writing. We've got the main structure built out for the introduction section, I'm going to call it. Don't forget there's loads more videos like these on a playlist somewhere over there. Like and subscribe, always appreciated. So I'm thinking I need to copy this out a little bit, probably only once because we are at 45 seconds already. So we're going to take this whole section, move it out to roughly here. That's going to get us to 2 minutes, so that's absolutely fine. And somewhere in the middle, we're going to need to have a breakdown. This first section also needs to become an intro, so we need less things going on. I'm still not quite sure about these damaged guitars. I might leave them until the end section, but we'll see how that goes. I'm going to have a go at breaking down this first section so we obviously make it a little bit less busy and it becomes more of an introduction. I'll probably change up the drums a little bit because I'm not sure that I want to go straight into that full rhythm, and maybe doubling of the sleigh bells. I'm also hearing when I was listening back to this that you could have some string runs, so I might show you how to add those in a bit when we get to it. Okay, see you when I've sorted out the intro. Okay, what you can see is I have spaced it out with a sequence of our bass going and fitting in the middle. We've got the two sections. What I've done is taken out certain instruments. I've also brought down, for example, these U-Jam high and low strings by a couple of dB. I've added in a more tom-led section for the drums in the middle here, and also I've done a simple melody on the flutes that just repeats, and a similar one for the Glock as well. I think I'm going to have to automate the volume of the flutes to come in a little bit. They seem a little bit hot at the moment, but that would be nice to build over those first couple of sections into the outro when the drums really get going. And I need to come up with what's going to go in this middle section now. As you can see, the damaged guitars are right at the end now. Still unsure. Right, I'm going to try and come up with some sort of breakdown. There we go, we've got a bit of a middle section going on now. The main thing that drops out is the drum kit, which gives it a really big drop in energy. I've also doubled the sleigh bells at the end here, so we're going. And then we go back to the on the beat. We've got also this string run that goes into it, which sounds like this. Now, if you're thinking of doing something like that, the way I've done it this time is I've gone to the strings, I've created a new MIDI region, and you want it in MIDI input mode. Set your marker to the beginning of that MIDI region. Make sure your subdivisions at the top here are set to how long you want each note to be. And then literally you press each note, but you don't have to do it in time. And it will move along each of those subdivisions each time. So C, D, E, F. And it just inputs them for you. Turns it into a really quick way of inputting relatively complicated parts and runs. So there you go, a little tip for you. And there you go. So I need to come up with some sort of string line melody that's going to go over this section. I'm probably going to double the sleigh bells towards the end as well. And then we should be fairly close to getting this part done. Okay, see you in a sec. Okay, so what I've added is BBC Violins 1 and Violas. Doing this little melody. on top of our breakdown. Which is working quite nicely for us. I hope you agree. So we are now in the process of going back, and I'm going to put some automation in, volume automation for the different things, and things like the violins and the brass, I'm going to need to automate their tone as well. So we're going to be playing around with the dynamics and expression. Finally, I think I'd like to put a couple of cymbal transitions in, probably from BBC SO again. We'll be nearly there, I think. So see you probably for the last time in a second. Okay, so we've got some cymbal crashes in, one very slightly at the beginning. Only just preempting the very first note, and then I've popped another couple in where we're changing up the beat and at the ending as well, and also coming out of the outro, as you can see. That's all I'm going to do for this session. It's still sounding a bit woolly because we obviously haven't mixed and put our reverbs in correctly yet, but I think it's working well as a cue, ready for part 3. Don't forget, like and subscribe is always appreciated. And I'll play it for an outro for you. I've left the guitars in at the ending because actually it adds another little dynamic. Okay, see you in the next one. Bye for now.